All right, How Long Gone, coming to you live from Copenhagen. Chris Black, DJ Them Jeans. We have a guest with us in the room, IRL. This is the second time in a week, which is pretty rare for us. And fan favorite, obviously.
Good to be back, fellas.
Lawrence Schlossman is joining us from the famed Throwing Fits podcast.
Good morning.
And
Good morning.
He's really bringing a lot of energy considering the lack of sleep that he had, and I'm inspired personally.
I'm a professional, dude.
I know. I've heard that about you.
That's what people say. They're like, this guy's a pro. Dude.
Yeah, this guy's a pro.
My reputation precedes me.
But you've never been to Copenhagen before.
No, it's fucking
Really?
awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I mean,
I've been
Especially
on
here
How
at the-
Long Gone more times than I've been in Copenhagen.
see, there you go. And look,
And what a treat to be able to stay at the 25 Hours Hotel.
Oh, God, guys. I love it here.
The amount of characters welcome here at this
characters
hotel.
welcome. So
Oh, man.
we're in a conference room that they charge me money to use, even though all three of us are guests, and there's definitely nobody using it. And it's called Opinion, and it has a kind of a school vibe. And
It is a classroom.
yeah, the room.
This is where a Target commercial would be shot.
But
You
the
know what I
room
mean?
is
Or a
split.
Renee rap video, no shade.
It's hard to the room is split into two colorways, and
Millennial pink.
everything is on the salmon side. The Bon Iver
Yeah.
side is like the table, the chairs, the carpet, and then we're on the blue side because we're the fellas.
Well, Oh, it's a boys and girls thing.
Well,
right?
this building used
They
to be a
got different
school.
rules here in Copenhagen.
Yeah. Two genders here in this country.
That's
That's
right.
fucked up. This is it's a it used to be a school, I guess. This entire
That's
building.
what was in this building.
So this feels appropriate.
Sure.
Okay.
Class
I'd like to
session,
also,
host.
since you brought up Renee Rapp, one of the worst of our generation, I would like to say that I was looking at Emily Sundberg's newsletter this morning before we came here, and she said, I think we found the song of the summer, and I clicked on it with a lot of interest.
Sure. What could it be?
It was a Renee Rapp song. I was like, this is not the song of anything. This is not even a song.
Did it bang?
No, it doesn't. Nothing she has bangs. It might scissor, but it doesn't
Yo,
bang.
Renee finally got one.
What is the song of the summer? That's not even a real thing anymore, right?
I mean, I think it's a real thing in the sense that Vulture will write about it 100 times before the summer is over, and it will just be an argument between Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Renee Rapp. It's like not. It's not.
There's
like
no
a-
reason to listen to whatever
No dudes in the
Vulture
mix?
has to
No
say,
beeps?
though.
There could be a Biebs, but that could be considered a little too edgy, maybe for song.
For the general
I
populace.
think our overall attention spans are too fried that nothing, even a great song, can't be sticky enough to last all summer. And I think everyone thinks they got one, and then it has a great 4 days.
Yeah.
and then
Or
boom,
maybe
on to the
even
next.
it does do really well, like streaming wise, but no one's like talking about it. It just
Right.
quietly does well, and there's not some like hot
And also,
debate.
you would hear the song in the summer when you go out in the club all the time, and we don't really go out in the club all the time. And when we do, it's just a fake techno DJ playing.
Yeah, it would either be that's true.
an activation. It's not even like the club.
Yeah,
It's, a
it's
fucking-
just like, oh, play my song. Nobody has a song anymore.
I think that no, you're right. You're right. But
So you're saying we're chopped,
we're,
Jason?
we're chopped, but you could also hear
As a race,
it used
humans
to be
in general
it
are
used to
chopped.
be
Yeah.
a radio thing though too. Like that's what and now we don't listen to the radio or go to the club. So there's really nowhere except in
over.
your private headphones to
Yeah,
hear
it's
your
over,
song of
dude.
the summer.
For me, it's going to be Pink Panthers.
okay,
illegal.
cool.
What? Sorry. I
I'm
mean,
just-
the song
she-
of the summer has to be dumb, gay, and fun.
I saw a
When it comes on, you're just like,
That's the recipe?
he's right.
Like
he's right.
against everything, when it comes on, it's a bop. You know,
I've never
I'm
heard
gonna
a
go
Pink
off.
Panther song, but I saw a tweet today.
You haven't seen the trend, the illegal, right? That's the song we're
Yeah,
talking
that's
about?
illegal.
Never.
Is this illegal?
You shake the hand.
I've literally never heard this.
Yeah.
Never
She
seen
had a
this.
great
Hi, I'm Pink,
Fallon
it's nice to meet you.
performance.
I did see that. You showed it to me. It was awesome. But there was a video that she posted. She was like, "Oh, I fucked around and opened the app too fast and thought this was me." And it was a Miley Cyrus wig.
Hannah Montana wig.
Yeah, it was a Hannah Montana. It was really funny. I saw that today. So I appreciate her, but I don't know if it's for me.
It's definitely not for you. The song of the summer for you is going to be, some MJ Lenderman
100%.
Oh,
pavement
Alex
cover.
G?
Alex G is
That
Pitchfork.
record's good. I
really
like
good.
that.
That's Pitchfork song of the summer, I think.
I put it on my
Best new music.
playlist last night when I was playing the Sunflower Party, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll see if there's a moment where I could throw this on, and there was not.
Which song? The one.
The one with the mandolin.
Yeah. That's that shit really.
I need
slaps.
somebody to sample that. It's going to be good. That would be the song of the summer. Somebody sample that.
What would they sample? The mandolin part?
sample the mandolin part.
The mandolin part is
No, I mean that's the
but the mandolin part is sort of the whole hook,
yeah.
which is it just reminds me of REM. So
It has to be. It has to be a beautiful earworm where when it comes on, it's like when you're petting the cat behind the ear and it's going. You can't stop. You know what I mean? Just like keep playing that on a loop. That's when you know
And
you
that's
got
the
something.
mandolin in this scenario.
That's the mandolin in the scenario.
That's the mandolin in the scenario.
And as well as the accompanying instruments doing the, counter harmonizing. Three elements
good.
become one.
He will not podcast though. I'll tell you that. I've tried.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
put
yeah.
the ask out.
I think some guys like that are just like, there ain't
Too-
no way.
Too cool for school?
No. I think like,
Do you think it's the team being like, it's best if you don't speak unless you
no,
have
I
to?
think it's truly like, I don't like this and I'm nervous and I don't have to do it.
I respect that.
He seems like a nervous guy.
Yeah, but it's like, it's so good and like big. But he did something with Interview, which was actually good. He went to like Times Square with Maddie Rotman and it was fun. But that's all I've seen. And he did like a Pitchfork deep dive. But I think all those kind of artists feel
That's the
much
extent
safer.
of the press for the rollout. That was it. The two things.
He did TV.
Oh, that's right. He did late
But
night.
yeah, I think
Have you ever had a guest on your podcast where you're like, you should come on, and they're like, I'm too nervous?
Yeah. I don't want to say who the guy is, but there's a guy, and you know him quite well.
I
He
feel
had
like
to
if
get
somebody
shit faced to do the pod. It was wild. I'll tell you off mic.
like because he was nervous about just the whole
I think
experience.
I think his public persona is one thing,
Yeah.
and then who he is in person is completely different and shy, nervous.
There's
and
so
he
many
had to
people
get
right now.
Absolutely blasted.
Somebody
to
is
do the pod.
scrolling through all of your episodes, guessing who it is.
But
the
I
Reddit's ablaze.
thought that but I guess if I'm that kind of person and I'm going to do a public facing recorded podcast, I just get into that same character I get into for my public. You know what I mean? That if that's what
He's a guy that I think is he's a man of few words. And the funniest thing about this is that I thought the episode was terrible. His publicist was in the room and was having the time of her life, and I'm like, "You are bad at your job because your client is bombing."
So ASAP Ferg?
No, not Daryl. He was great.
Daryl.
And it's funny because when I tell you this, I'm not going to say who it is because
Of course.
But when I tell you, you're gonna maybe it'll make sense to you because you know him very well.
I'm surprised when people. I don't know.
I'd be frightened to get shit faced and go on a podcast. I'd label
Don't
to
you
let
do
it
that
spread.
on this show all the time?
No.
Never. We do re-record this.
I thought you maybe.
Sometimes I'll take an edible halfway through. Real listeners can hear me chomping
Okay.
on the Eddie Winslow, but
ASMR.
it doesn't like make me go wild and say crazy shit. It makes me a little more insular.
We're
if
also
anything.
we're
You
recording.
retreat.
We're recording at
I
noon.
retreat.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
most of the time.
or 9 a.m.
Well, noon for me, 9 a.m. for him, or 3 p.m. for me, noon for him. Are the
Gotcha.
two options. So it's not really. I think a lot of
I've
people
never
do
potted
this.
after lunchtime.
I think some people do it at night though, like to get lit.
After hours.
It's just so weird to me.
I've potted hammered before. It's not awesome.
Like,
Well, it feels fun as fuck in the moment, and then people are like, this sucks.
so you don't. Okay, so
I don't drink on pot anymore because
You've learned.
When you're
I bombed as
listening,
well.
it feels like you're like taking a drunk couple home in the Uber, and you're like, "Oh, great!
I'm the
I
Uber
can't wait
driver
to
and
hear
you're-
you guys talk."
literally, like one of the
Remember
listening
that
experience.
one
You feel like
time?
in the back of the worst Uber ride of all time.
No, I think there is a.
Take
I,
7 piss breaks.
Yeah,
I think midday is the best. I think that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
best time. But it's an interesting scheduling thing for people that have like a job because you're like it's the middle of the day.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh,
so-
I mean for guests, not you.
Oh, yeah.
I know
Okay,
you
gotcha.
haven't had a job. You've had more real jobs than two of us, though. I have to say,
Maybe,
you have for sure.
but I've been retired for a minute now, so
Yeah, but you went to college.
Does retail
I
cost?
did graduate from college.
I was thinking about you last night because when I got home,
Aw.
I pulled up my Netflix and there's a new SEC
Oh, yeah.
football reality show.
I was an ACC guy, but yeah.
Oh,
the
were
base-
you?
I went to Wake Forest.
Oh, I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought you were really Southern, but you're not.
No, but I lived in North Carolina for a little bit after school.
That counts. That
Yeah,
counts.
it's below the Mason-Dixon. I mean, North
You're a Waken
Kakalaki.
Baker?
What's up?
You're a Waken Baker?
Am I? That's not what they're called, but sure.
What's their mascot
Demon
over there?
Deacon.
The Demon
Oh, yeah,
Deacon,
the
which is the
Demon Deacon.
coolest, one of the coolest.
So you and David Cho, huh?
Oh yeah, David Cho went to Wake Forest. You're right. He's a Demon Deacon as well.
Is David Cho is
Our
he the,
friend.
the,
no,
the Facebook
no,
artist?
No.
No.
Is that
no.
another? Is that?
This is the better one.
That's Cho
But
with
they have
an
the
E.
exact same name. I'm not
no
tripping,
Cho
right?
with an E.
Oh.
Cho with an E is the guy who
Got
made $80 million painting Facebook and then is like a
Got
bad,
himself
bad
canceled on the
person.
podcast because he sexually assaulted a massage therapist, right? That guy.
I think that
He admitted to the one of 7,000 times he did
I
something
just
bad.
saw him. He's in Eddie's Vice doc.
I bet he
That
is.
Oh, yeah, he is.
That is this really. He's really
Yeah,
We're
mixing it up.
boycotting that. We're boycotting Mubi. I don't know if you saw this.
Oh, I see that some people are boycotting Mubi.
Okay,
and I've said this a million times, and I will say it here again.
Mm.
If you really want to get to the top of any corporation and look at what they're doing, how they're voting, how they're spending their money, you're going to have to go move off the reservation, off the land. You're going to have to grow your own food. You're going to have to get water from the well.
This is a little extreme.
Climb all the way off the Black Rock.
There are no major businesses that are not somehow involved in
funded by
something
Israel
that you disagree with. Like
Right.
What about David Barr?
Oh, they're definitely you got $80 million to make those bars. There's something bad there.
No, that's the best flavor in my opinion.
I haven't tried it yet. Blueberry pie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is funded by the Saudi military.
Yeah,
probably,
dude.
Definitely.
Let's not, please.
Okay.
Let's not.
We're not reviewing.
We're not.
David
We've given David enough fucking free press to last them the rest of their lives.
Chris has a food thing.
No, they're fine, but like a protein bar is a protein bar.
No, but the macros on this are the best in the game, dog. Come on. You should know.
You know it's
people.
the Everlane guy, right?
Is his name David?
No, I don't know, but that's who founded this.
Really?
Yeah. It's like his second business.
What a
That guy's
pivot.
got fucking money, bro.
He's got a lot of money. I mean, I just wonder what the pitch. I guess the pitch was I successfully made so much money with Everlane, and now I have this new idea.
Is he like a jacked workout guy?
I have no idea. I don't know what he looks like. I'm just saying this is not a revolutionary concept. So to get that much money to do this,
Are you a macro muncher?
I mean,
You read the stats?
I've fallen off the wagon, but I was trying, and that's why I'm aware of even like this thing existing. You know,
That's a thing I never haven't dove into.
right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's for if you're like a lazy person like myself, I think tracking the macros is easier than like weighing shit out, right? You know, just keep
Definitely.
it 50,000 foot view, high level.
Did you have an app for it?
No.
I think that's how most people like actually.
There's like
keep track of
you
it.
can like take a photo and it just
What's
tells
the one
you.
that people use? Like MyFitnessPal is the one that people
It's a
use,
classic.
which apparently is is still the best one.
The name is twisted though.
I like the name. I think it's fun. It tells you what it is.
It has a
It's your little
bygone
workout
feel to
buddy,
it.
MyFitnessPal.
It does. It feels. You're right. It feels like a '90s internet.
So how are you feeling after last night? I'm a little hung.
I feel pretty good. I'm just loving this city, so the vibes are very high right now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? You talked about your sunflower set. I need to call this man out for 1 second.
Please.
Did you witness the scaring the hose moment when he dropped Young Lean Yoshi City at the party? and in my mind, I was like, because
I would say Young Lean is not a host scarer.
Oh, I think
it was last night, but I will say, because I love that song. No, because I'm like, what a banger.
Sure.
Tasteful guy right here.
There's a couple Scandi hoes who were mouthing the words to it, but carry on.
No, but
I don't disagree
in
with
my
what you're
mind,
saying.
I was like, okay, Swedish rapper. We're in Denmark.
There's beef.
They hate each other.
They hate each other.
So I was like, maybe they just, I
Do
was
they
like,
really
interesting.
hate each other?
Oh yeah. There's like a very understood like, not hate is probably a strong word,
No.
but it's very much like
There's definitely beef.
there's a nose
It's like
turn
a
up
Sinaloa
from-
Juarez kind of feel
Exactly,
to it.
exactly.
Okay.
From either side, there's a little. From what I've been told from both sides, as a person who has been to Stockholm several times and here several times, there's like, that kind of thing.
And then you get the Norwegians in the mix, and then the Finns as well.
Okay.
And it's all like, I think they all have interesting kind of stereotypes and
North
opinions
Korea,
about each
South
other.
Korea.
Even
that
though
kind
these
of
things
feel.
are quite, I mean, I usually go to Stockholm right after I leave Copenhagen, and they are very similar, but the differences are also glaring. So I do. They have something to stand.
Okay,
on.
so I put on some Young Lean, which is a song you like. I like it too.
Great song.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, maybe my favorite Young Lean song.
Yeah, might
But
be.
either way,
I was playing a fast dance music song. And then
yeah,
it was,
just
halftime.
funny because the vibes shifted immediately, and I thought that maybe it was like a racial thing with the Danes in the room. But I
Oh,
don't
like
know.
there's
Yeah,
like
'cause
we
it's like-
boycott.
Yeah, fuck Jonathan.
But the transition was bomb, though.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. You're good at your job. By the way, I'm not trying to say that you're not good at what you do, Jason.
You're saying that
was just-
you're saying there could be internal conflict among the nations that could have caused the host to be scared.
Exactly. Just something to think about when you're playing to a Danish crowd.
Jason's going at it from a fully artistic standpoint. He's
totally.
not
I get that.
He's not considering the
Yeah.
ins and outs of local politics when he's.
I'm
mixing.
here to tie racial relations together,
You're
not
trying
rip
to
them
heal.
apart.
You're trying to heal.
There's no racial relations, guys.
I'm
They're
trying
two
to
white
heal the
people.
nation.
It's there's no.
They are virtually exactly the same.
That's-
to an American who,
That's the thing. I think that this.
They
at
eat the
least,
same amount of mayonnaise every day.
At least to me, the Swedish people feel it's a little more like serious. It feels more like I can't explain it. It feels more like
they're more reserved.
they're more reserved, which is crazy because they're very reserved here, but they're more reserved, and the city itself feels a little more like austere. It's not like I don't know. They party more here for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
The thing is, there's this whole thing where people from Malmo come here because you can get here easy, and the bars close at like, let's say, midnight in Sweden. So you come here because they're open later. So
I
they
was
definitely
asking. I was
party
asking
more
people.
here.
I was like, "How do you?" They're like, "Oh, I don't know. When do you want to go home?" I was like, "Oh, I was like, when does the bar close?" They're like, "I don't know." Like, whatever. I was like, "Oh shit, okay." I didn't realize it was like that.
Yeah.
Malmo, famously great skate scene,
Oh yeah.
which is something I was talking about last night, and I forget that about it, but it seems very remote.
That's what people say about Malmo.
That's literally
They shred.
That's
dude.
literally the only thing I think I've ever heard about Malmo.
Really?
Is that multiple people have been like, yeah, it's kind of like the skate scene in this part of the
I just
world.
think of Trey Bien.
I also think of that.
That's really,
I
which
also
I
think of
guess
that.
maybe those guys
Have
skated.
you ever gone to Malmo and tapped in?
No, just Stockholm.
Okay.
Is Malmo cool?
I've never been.
Oh, okay.
I've never been. I hurt my ankle, so I didn't bring my setup
You
with
had
me.
to pass on the fucking trip, dude.
I had to pass
Skate
on the
trip.
skate trip. There was room for me in the van, but I just couldn't go.
I mean, Chris brought his board.
Yeah, I mean, I always bring my board.
Why
just in
not? You
case.
never know.
Just
you
in
never
case.
know.
You never know.
You had to take the trucks off.
People like skating here too, though, because I was talking to this guy Aiden last night, and he's like, yeah, I brought my shit, and he's like a real skater, and then he was like, I rolled my ankle.
Wait, is he here for Fashion Week or?
He's here with Megan. He's here with his girlfriend. He's like,
Okay.
hell yeah, I'm gonna bring my shit because he's like a real skater, and then he's
Right.
like, I rolled my ankle first day. So now I'm just
There's a lot of
Damn,
cobblestone
prayers up for
here.
Aiden.
A lot of
prayers
cobblestone.
up, prayers up.
Yeah, I noticed. Speaking of mayonnaise, everyone here seems to be in great shape. You know, tall, muscular build, not fat, and they just eat just fish and mayonnaise so
I think
much.
you're giving people are not as fit as you think they are.
It's a good looking city, dude.
I
No,
don't
they're
know,
good
man.
looking.
I don't know.
I'm at the gym I've been at the gym every day, and I see these guys at the gym, and they look good. But then you really look at them, and you're like, oh, you could tighten up quite a bit.
When you really look at the guys.
Yeah, when you really stare them down.
Well,
'Cause
I'm looking
'cause
at the
they
people
their
who don't
faces
have to
and
go to
hair.
the gym.
What'd you say?
I'm just looking at the people walking around. Like, well, I went to the market to get some water, and there's all these just people that look like they have perfect bodies, just tan.
That's a big statement.
Looking,
Tan?
They're tan.
Yeah, because they've been on holiday because it's now.
Oh, Euro summer.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
All
And,
right.
and when you're like, if I go to Erewhon or Happy or Grocery and you see the workout person and they're getting, you know, a smoothie and some boiled chicken and some broccolini or whatever, and these guys just have like just mayonnaise and fish, like just like pickled herring and mayonnaise, and they're
But the
just.
food here is amazing. What you're describing, I don't want to eat, but every meal I've had has been.
But it's
fucking
making me
spectacular.
wonder if I need to lean more into that. I mean, I really don't like eating like that, but if
I
I,
don't
should be
think- I
having
don't
more
think
pickled
you
herring
need-
and
I think-
mayonnaise.
I think you should eat whatever you want. I don't think eating pickled herring and mayonnaise would do
that's
much
disgusting.
for you.
Herring is one of my superfoods, but I do find it to be rough.
I don't. The food here is good, but not the traditional. Like what
No.
you're talking about is not
No.
what I want either.
The pizza's good here. That's about it.
I mean, the food
He
in
was saying the
Stockholm
same
is even
thing, yeah.
tougher. Is really tough.
Really?
Really tough. Yeah. I mean, there's great places. There's like
Yeah.
cool places. But if you go to like the old school, if you go to like the Balthazars of cities like this,
Mm-hmm.
it's literally 18 different cold fish, like
Dog
prepared
shit.
in ways that I don't understand. It's like
I'm
how-
saying I want to learn to love it. I want to run towards the
we're
difficult.
too old to learn to love food.
Yeah,
I think.
it's over for you now.
Like that's like me sitting down and eating 10 fish until I like it. I know that's not. I don't think it's going to work.
it's not gonna work.
It's not going to work.
Spoiler alert.
And it's not going to. All of it is overblown. Every claim is overblown.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Overblown.
I'm
I'll,
glad.
I'll go to Gasoline Grill. Okay.
Yeah, I
And
saw
I'll
him
get-
yesterday,
get a
hungover in
burger.
a Palace jersey. I'm like, "Where you been?" He's like, "Gasoline Grill."
How was it? I've been there once. It was good.
I got the butter burger. A little rich. I probably should have gotten something else.
What the butter burger is exactly what it sounds, right? Isn't that like a Midwest thing?
Culver's has a butter burger.
Culver's,
we
yeah.
went to Culver's recently.
What was the review?
Jason liked it.
Culver's
I didn't
is
eat
good.
anything. I just
Culver's is solid. It's
We
like
did
a
curds?
fatter In-N-Out. I didn't get the curds.
What?
we-
You got to get the
It was-
curds,
dude.
dude.
Bon
was like-
Iver, Bon Iver said, go to Culver, get the burger, and then you get the curds at a different neighboring restaurant chain.
It was literally
That's too much work.
It
We
was
didn't do
also
a bang bang.
11:45 a.m. on the way to the airport.
Yeah, we
Like,
were
it
on the
wasn't-
way to the airport. We were running late, and we just Chris parked it. I ran inside, got a burger, ate like half of it, and
we
then
did a
ran
cool.
back in the
We
car.
did a crazy How Long Gone style bang bang where we stopped at Culver's for Jason and Jimmy John's for me before we went to the
Jimmy
airport.
John's?
Oh yeah,
That's your treat?
we were on the way to the airport in Wisconsin. I
Jimmy
don't.
John's sucks, dude.
What? What?
Chris
That's
is a
crazy.
JJ lover.
I'm a JJ lover.
Jersey Michaels all the way, dude.
You're
Come on.
from Jersey, though.
Well, first of all, if you're from Jersey, you can get a real fucking sandwich at any fucking spot.
We're not talking about that. We're talking. You know
Chains.
what we're talking about.
I'm just saying Jersey Mike's is far superior to Jimmy John's. You like Jimmy John's?
I prefer it.
Wow, that's
Jersey
crazy.
Mike's is the one that heats the bread up, right?
Well, you can get hot
It's an
sandwiches
option.
at any of these places.
No, you can. Jimmy John's just introduced them, and people are upset about it.
They just got the tech.
No, seriously, I've seen people on Twitter being like, "What the fuck? Jimmy John's is toasting sandwiches now." That was like not their thing.
Okay.
Because I think that was Jersey's corner.
Maybe Subway had the toaster.
I'm sure Subway.
First.
I mean,
Quiznos.
Quiznos
was
is the
toaster.
original.
have you had a Blimpie before?
Of course, dude.
You haven't had a Blimpie, right?
I've had a Blimpie.
You have. I didn't
Do
know
they
if that
still
was.
exist?
I don't know. I think it feels southern to me, but maybe it's not.
There's one. I just went to one in Jersey when I was younger, but I feel like they're being phased out, a la like a Roy Rogers or
They're
something.
getting phased out.
Blimpie is one of the coolest restaurant names ever.
Good branding too.
Great branding.
Yeah.
It
Great
lets you
graphic
know
design.
it's time to do something fat.
Yeah, 100%.
So that was the Bang Bang burgers and sandwiches.
Well, yeah, because we were we were literally driving from Eau Claire to Minneapolis. It's not like it's a
Right.
It's not a culinary destination. You know?
We weren't making it back to the island of San Sebastian.
Yeah, it was the
find
best
local
option we had.
cockles.
Well, it was because we hadn't had time to try Culver's, and Jason's like, I really want to try it before I go. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't.
People love it.
People love it. But where are they? Are they only in the Midwest?
I think so. I think it's like they're kind of in and out.
But not Chicago.
I don't know.
I've
Probably
never.
not.
It seems.
I think it also has a Christian undertone as well.
they all do.
Oh, like Chick-fil-A style.
Once again,
Yeah.
don't look at the top of your corporations. You're not going to agree with them. Once
Okay,
again.
now you're that makes sense. Yeah.
Like that, people will do backflips to eat Chick-fil-A. People will do anything they can to justify eating In-N-Out.
Find a loophole to get the nuggies.
Yeah, anything they can do.
yeah, I get it.
What are you gonna? So tonight we have a dinner for you, yeah.
I mean, not for me.
Not for you personally, but it's with your
James and I are
podcast.
co-hosting a dinner with MF Penn.
So let me just get it.
Should
What
be
is
great.
what is
Does that have
co-host-
anything to do with MF Doom? Just real quick.
no,
Okay,
R.I.P.
I wasn't sure.
No, yeah.
I'm good. Is when you say co-hosting a dinner, I want to know the effort that you personally put into this event.
None.
Okay, that's
This is
what I
just
thought.
zero.
So you didn't even.
I went over the guest list and made sure that like there weren't any omissions of people that needed to be
But
there.
you didn't cut anybody.
No,
I
cutting people.
would have maybe exercised my right.
Oh,
to
you
cut
I mean,
as a
you-
No,
co-host.
you want to hop in the spreadsheet and you want to fucking
You
axe a
need to
motherfucker.
cut it.
You
Yeah,
put
I-
100 names down. We can only fit 40. We're gonna have to make some cuts.
It's going to be a small affair, an intimate soiree.
No, I know it's intimate.
It's at the store. So
I just
there's
feel
only,
like
you know,
you would have
someone's face.
liked. I feel like you would have liked.
Did
to
you have
exercise-
eyes on the menu?
No, I don't even know. I mean, Sigurd is really plugged in. Like, we went to his boy's restaurant last night, Frank, which is incredible. I don't know if you guys been. That was a banger. So I just trust him that it's going to be.
I had there was a
locked
dinner
in.
there last season I went to. The food was good. I think it's like his homie that it's like there's like a bar across the street and it has a full kitchen, so his homie can come in
Yeah.
and like just cook and walk it across the street.
Yeah, I have
which
no
is the
doubt
most
the food will
fucking
be banging for sure.
Copenhagen shit.
I love it.
But no, I'm a lover. I didn't cut anyone. I was only adding people,
Wow.
as many slots as were available.
Of
naturally.
course, I'm actually surprised to hear that. But
No, dude, dude, my energy that I bring is inclusive. It's democratic.
yeah, that's what I always think about when I think of you.
No, truly, I'm a good. Do people think I'm a bad guy?
No, definitely not. No.
Yeah.
They
So
might
no, I'm
think
not
you're an
cutting anyone.
asshole, but not bad guy.
Oh.
It's two different things.
Okay, that's fair.
But I suffer
Dickhead.
from a similar. Oh, he's a dickhead.
No, I'm a prick.
Prick and dickhead.
Is that not the same thing?
I think they might actually be the same
There's
thing.
subtle
Literally.
differences between a dick and a prick.
I would love to know what those are.
What, like girth or what?
Yeah. What I would love to know.
I think a dick is just like you're just straight across a mean person, and then I think a prick has a little bit more gestures, playful spirits to
Sassier.
it.
What about
Like
okay?
my intentions are not evil. They're a little more.
This is dubious.
I just want to. I
It's
want
the
to
male version of a cunt, kinda.
That's right. That feels more. Well, what about?
I think
cunty?
cunt is the male version of a dick. I don't know what the female. I mean,
Where does dick?
like I'm being negative for pleasure, the sport of pleasure, versus my just
The
like
sport
evil.
of pleasure
for
What
you?
the fuck are you
Yeah, for
talking
me.
about?
What is? But then if you're saying
Look, you
this,
guys put me on the spot.
Yeah,
I'm
this
what
is-
is
hungover.
it-
I'm
what
sick.
is
I'm
a
trying.
dick?
Class is in session.
what is
Jason.
a
Yeah,
dick
yeah.
if it's not an asshole? Because that's what it. It sounds like the exact same thing to me.
What's a goon to a goblin?
What's
you know?
a goon
Yeah,
to a goblin?
what is,
I really think there probably is a place for us to find this information out. But
Asshole and dick, I would say those are more closely aligned than the prick. I think the prick is slightly on the outside. It's a curveball. It still gets across the plate, but it takes a little bit more of a whimsical path where I'm having fun and I'm delighted by being a dick or
but
an
you're
asshole
delighting yourself
versus like
Yeah,
that.
it's self-delight.
I'm saying you're only delighting yourself, though.
Of course.
Okay.
Of
I just
course,
want. I
of
just
course.
want.
Self-masturbatory to continue.
Yeah, I just
on
wanted to
with
make
this
sure
metaphor.
you weren't
But
thinking that you were.
I'm being mean with a grin versus just a pure like that guy's a fucking asshole. Just like he's a bad person and he's mean
See,
and I don't like that.
Bad person is not part of this. Asshole does not mean bad person. That's two different things.
I don't know.
No, bad person is deeper in the core of a human spirit than being an asshole.
Yeah,
I think.
that's an indictment. You know, I think
Yeah.
a prick. You would still invite him if you're like, "Oh, my boy, he's a prick." Right?
Yeah,
You know, he's coming to
my
dinner.
boy, he's an asshole. He still gets invited.
Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're
prickly.
like, my boy's a bad person, you're like, maybe
Yeah, that's-
maybe we cut him from the spreadsheet. He's a bad
Let's
person.
pump the brakes. I
Yeah.
mean, bad person has a lot of different connotations to the.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I want to make you feel a little bad with a smile, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, there's some enjoyment in this.
Oh,
in
yeah,
this
yeah,
scenario.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I think assholes are getting enjoyment out of it too.
Like the ultimate reaction is somebody to say, "I hate you," while they're smiling and laughing. That's
That's what you want.
that's my end
That's the
goal.
peak.
That's the peak.
Okay, interesting.
When you're just like, I fucking, you are such
This
a
fucking guy.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn it!
you
Fuck
guys are
yeah.
both doing a good job of smiling while you're saying that.
Right?
It's an enjoyable conversation.
I mean, you guys are.
I didn't know what I was coming into, but this is good. Dude.
What do you mean? What did you think you were coming
I
into?
have no idea, honestly.
Do you think we come in with it? We don't come
Chit-chat.
in. We don't come in with an agenda. No one raps here.
No, I know it's a this is a chit chat show. Right? That's the genre.
It
get
is. It is a chit
Actually,
chat
I think
show.
we should kind of lean into chit chat versus chat. I think we should make chit chat
Oh, you guys
our.
say like chat is kind of how.
Well, no, people, like British shows are called chat shows. So sometimes we refer to it, but chit chat.
And every day somebody's like, "Oh, what is your podcast about?"
Yeah.
And then I'll say, "Oh, it's like a chit chat show."
if somebody
Yeah.
asks you what Throwing Fits is about, what do you tell them?
Guys being dudes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I don't think. I think that's fair. I didn't know if you try to explain the contents or more just the overarching 50,000.
You don't
foot.
say
That's a waste
pop
of fucking
culture,
time.
food,
Yeah,
sports
Hashtag
betting.
food. Hashtag pop culture.
Sports betting.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I think it's funny when people on this trip, especially because we're meeting so many people, they have to ask, and I'm just like, bro, just listen if you want to. If not, don't. I
When
don't.
someone
really,
asks you what you do you lead with? What do you lead with?
oh, absolutely not.
I say I'm a gear queer on
queer?
Spotify.
I'll lead with anything but
podcast.
podcasts. Yeah.
It's
I would rather.
it's a tough scene.
Yeah, it's a tough scene. I think there is.
I'm the opposite. I say podcast, sir.
Oh yeah, you're proud.
Yeah, come at me,
You're
bro.
out and proud as a podcaster.
I'm out and proud.
I think.
I'm because as a prick, I'm curious to see how they react
Oh,
to
you
it.
want
saying-
them to feel some
I think-
type of way.
I just think it opens the door to too many questions that I don't feel like talking about. That's really the issue.
yeah, that's fair.
I don't think it's like. I mean, it's lame, of course, but everything is lame, so I don't really know. I don't-
Everything is lame. Yeah, sure.
Well, what we all have to do to make money is embarrassing.
Yeah,
Like if
you
I
have to base yourself. Everyone
like
is debasing themselves.
it's cooler.
Us more than others.
It's
but yeah.
cooler. It would be cooler, in my opinion, for me to sit in front of a computer and trade stocks all day. That is actually cooler.
Being a day trader.
Being a day trader or having a regular job is much
That's
cooler.
not a regular job. Maybe in 2025.
I don't think it's
actually.
cooler, but I think that offers you the least amount of friction and follow-up questions.
Because nobody cares. They don't want to know more.
It's like,
The
oh, you're
podcast
Exactly, you have to
opens
lead
the
with
door
personality.
People are like,
Like,
oh,
cool.
Yeah.
tell me about your fucking podcast.
But
I'd rather
but
not.
if I said to you, if you were like, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm in stocks and bonds." You'd be like, "Oh, cool." If you say you're a podcaster, 15 more questions you
Yeah,
don't want to answer.
the
That's
follow-ups.
what I'm.
I'm
that's
an
what-
artist. Oh, like painting or
yeah,
sculpting?
when somebody
or-
says that, I'm the person that's like, "Oh, mixed media, photography. What
yeah.
are we talking
No,
about?"
the
that
worst
sounds smart
though
for
is,
sure.
have you ever asked somebody what they do and they say, "I'm a creative"?
like actually in real life.
Yeah.
Maybe a handful of times, but I feel like that's people like make fun of that more than I think it
Actually
because the
exists,
idea
yeah.
is so ridiculous that like it's easy to poke fun. But do people really say that? I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel
mean,
like I've
had
heard
it.
someone say content creator, which is obviously worse.
I've heard that more than
You-
fucking
yeah, I think so,
creative.
too.
If you hang out in Culver City, people or like the Bay Area or
Yeah.
some parts of New York, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm a creative."
I mean, I think that is a general term that skirts saying creative director, which has been maligned to the point of you can't say it
I think
anymore.
it's a catch-all phrase for like there's like three parts of a business. There's like I do
Sure.
the back end programming. I do the HR, public relations, and then branding and marketing, and then creative, just as a whatever.
Or they're just unemployed and they're saying,
Yeah, that is
that's
also
really what I get
think
from
content creator is more.
Well, that replaced influencer, which became a crazy pejorative.
so
so
you're saying that I see what you're saying.
It
every
did, yeah.
influencer now, they say they're a content creator because influencer became so maligned that they like rebranded it. And it's like because influencers, I guess, was so bad, people are like proud that they're content creators now, which is insane to me. But
Well,
I hear
don't
that
worry.
more in New York than
It'll come back around.
you think so?
When people ask me what do, I say podcaster, DJ, influencer.
Hell yeah, dude. That's the IG bio
Yeah.
right there.
Because like
Yeah.
it is
Multi-hyphenate.
what it is.
DJ them jeans. I like that.
It's only as embarrassing as you want it to be,
I would
That's
just
totally
rather
fair.
lead with some. I just don't.
Unfortunately, those are the three most fake jobs in the world.
I don't want to hear. I just don't want to hear anybody's questions about it. I think is my issue.
Yeah, it's really about avoiding follow-ups.
Yeah,
at
that's
any and
really all I'm
costs,
trying
you know?
to do is.
But what if it's like a cool, interesting, attractive person that you want to become friends with, and then they ask
And
you a bunch
lie.
of questions?
You just straight up lie.
Yeah, just straight up lie.
What if Kate Moss is like, oh, what kind of what's your podcast about? Then you would be like,
Well,
I've had to answer this question not with Kate Moss, but with people like that, and every second of it is painful.
really?
Well, it's just like
you don't lead with writer or I don't know, fucking column Chris Black columnist. Nice
I
to
mean,
meet you.
columnist at least has the only follow up question is where to that.
Your inbox.
Yeah. The only question to that is, and all I can say is definitely not on Substack.
Right,
that's
right,
all.
right,
That's
right.
all.
Once
I can
you
say.
finish the book and it comes out, will you be able to tell people I'm a writer? I don't know
You're
if
already
I.
a published author. I mean, we both are.
Yeah, we'll be out
No
there.
offense.
You
We
both are.
We're very accomplished.
I'm not
No, of
gonna.
course.
I'm
published author. Nice to meet you.
I'm never gonna lead with author. I think that's even more obnoxious considering my skill level. I think to say you're an author, you got to be writing
But
You gotta
are
be a
all-
novelist. You
a
gotta
novel.
Be like,
novel.
yeah.
Novel.
So it's a quantity more so than quality.
No, it's quality.
Okay.
Author to me seems.
So
more,
once you two write something that you're finally proud of, then you'll be
Oh,
able
I'll
to say
never
it.
do that.
I was gonna say not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
There's
Don't
no
hold
way.
your breath, bro.
I'm gonna get it done, but I'm not gonna be proud
Yeah,
of
I'll
it.
run back another picture book for Urban Outfitters. Yeah, I can do that without a doubt, dude. Yeah.
That's funny.
No, yeah, I don't think there's. I think there's just we've gotten into this self-categorization that has just gone too far. People just say things that
It's a new currency, right? It's literally like what's the IG bio going to be?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
defines you as a person,
no, 100%.
which is unfortunate, but the truth.
I think that it's only going to get worse.
You think so?
Yeah,
It's like Faker.
I mean, I just think that the like downfall of Instagram discussions are just fruitless. Like, there's no way. Like, it's too ingratiated our lives. Like, it's
What's an Instagram discussion?
just like, oh, people are actually getting tired of it. Like, it's not really, it's not doing what
Fat
it used to
chance.
do. And it's
Okay,
like,
bro.
dude, because
Then delete it. I
yeah,
dare
exactly.
you.
I mean, I think it's because I think the real reason that chat started was because of the change in the algorithm for like advertising.
yeah.
But that doesn't stop users from being on it. That's
Did you
too
see the new features today? You can like repost.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
I think it's like
It's just
It's
a
like a
retweet.
retweet, but for Instagram.
yeah, but you could do it for like a pog that's on your explore page. I guess I don't know. Like, because like, what would you repost? Right? Like,
Well, because we can repost a story, right?
So now we can repost in feed.
maybe it's like its own tab now in your feed, so it's like your.
Oh, I see.
So I guess you could like build a mood board on your grid or something.
You
I
can
don't know.
curate a list.
Honestly,
of
this
pogs.
sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to create a separate, maybe multiple separate accounts, and then have your grid just be reposts of accounts all over the place and build like a quilt, a mosaic,
Oh, gotcha.
and that'll be a new art form.
I think there's also a map. There's like a find your friends,
Yeah, that's gonna be
which I don't really
dangerous.
understand. It's the same. I guess it requires less exchange of data.
How's that safe?
Well, I think that's the game is that is the whole point is safety. Like, hey, did you get home okay? And that's not really what it's for.
Oh, it's not for tracking pogs.
It's definitely for tracking.
Big Pog Hunter.
It's definitely for tracking, but they're able to say that. I mean, Instagram is also getting people robbed and killed, which is my favorite part.
Pop Smoke.
I'm joking, but like when you
No, but this is what happened to Pop Smoke.
when celebrities post they like you can find out where somebody is very easily.
Yeah.
Now that there's that feature, I mean, but I think that they have to. I think all of these companies have to roll out more and more features to keep people engaged.
Absolutely,
and it's
dude.
like, how much time can I get you to spend on this app?
Oh, yeah.
Is the job.
And they reward. I went to like a meta symposium for menswear content creators, and
What a sentence.
everyone in the room, like when it comes to the Q&A thing, is like, how do I basically
make more money?
How do I trick the algo so people even see my content? And it was like, well, are you on Threads?
Oh yeah,
Are
that's
you
100%.
using the new feature? Have you gone live?
Yeah.
So that's
I
and
mean,
they reward you for using their features. Obviously,
I've been explicitly,
Not rocket science,
I've been explicitly told that I should explore Reels a little more seriously. I'm like, that's just not really my thing. And
get
then
this man a green screen, a little mic.
I posted one reel, and I was like, oh shit, it worked. It's great. Yeah, it's crazy. It
popped off.
I mean, I don't think it popped off, but I was like,
Man,
oh,
banging on reels over here.
I was like, it's a very clear difference.
you are being rewarded for using the feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
it's
it's not your thing, but if you made it your thing,
Yeah, could you make
This
it?
would
Could you
happen.
maybe make it your thing?
Yeah.
But I can't fault anyone for trying to keep us on their app longer.
No, that's their job.
That's the job.
I saw somebody tweet like, how far away are we from having an algorithm-free social media platform where it go into like a dumb phone type of area where it's just
Isn't that like Be Real kind of?
that was Be Real.
I think so. I'm
was,
sure
was a
there's
fun
some
2 weeks.
I'm sure there's someone who has raised $80 million to do this, and it's just we're still getting the back end developed.
Yeah.
I'm sure because that is. I think there is, but that feels like a blue sky user in a lot of ways.
Yeah, that's woke as hell, dude, for sure.
It's just, it doesn't feel like.
Have you ever made a thread?
Yeah, I was having fun with it when it first launched. It's a novelty thing, and then it's like
first mover in the space.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, tip of the spear, and it's just no pressure because who gives a fuck? It's Threads. Who cares about stats?
Well,
so it's just firing off nonsense.
Well, my problem with Threads is mainly that it's people that were never on or couldn't handle Twitter using
they weren't forged in the
a
fire.
Twitter style function, so it doesn't really work the same.
You ain't funny.
Yeah, that's what I
If
mean.
you're on Instagram and you're popping, it's because you're good looking.
Yeah,
it's
totally.
not because you got anything going on upstairs. Ugly people with fucking bars, you're on Twitter, right? So
right.
just know your fucking lane.
Yeah, you have to know your lane. I completely agree, but I think that's the thing that is tough for me with Threads. It's like, oh, these are people that I couldn't imagine using Twitter.
Shut up, hot person. You're not interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just that's the problem. It
Yeah, I don't
seems
really
to be.
use it
I
at
think
all.
it's working better than we think it is, but they're also forcing it into our, like you see it on your feed I
Yeah.
clicked on it and not realize what I was doing.
Yeah. I guess it's probably better than the Substack kind of feed thing that's happening.
Yeah, but that's popular too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just see like things that like go viral there that were just like people are just like taking posts from Twitter, like I don't know, some fucking aesthetic mood board thing, like this vintage Jaguar ad, whatever, and they're just like, oh, that banged on Twitter. Let me steal that, put it on Substack, and they get fucking
Interesting.
Or put it on LinkedIn.
Sure.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Though
It's
I
all
thought,
the
I thought
same.
the Substack notes are sort of like a live journal LinkedIn vibe. You know what I mean?
I do not enjoy that space at all. It's rough, dude.
Do you not? But you guys have to post.
On Substack, I don't have to do notes.
You don't have to do.
No.
What is?
But if you did, we would pump your engagement and algorithm.
Thank you so much.
yeah, just so you know, it would probably help.
It would definitely help.
It would probably help.
It would
But
help
you-
the bottom line
but
for sure.
you got
I can't be asked.
part of your deal though is that you have to also. You can't just put you could, but part of the deal and what people are paying for is that you do these stories.
Yeah, I mean, and there's like, there's all these features, Substack, chat, all this stuff. So like feasibly, if you were like building a community and you really cared about, there's a lot of touch points.
A lot of touch
on
points.
Substack.
We'll give you $5,000 if you do a live Q&A about the future of belts.
Up that back a little bit, buddy.
What did,
I don't get out of bed for less than 10K, dog.
How much pressure do you feel to hit the inbox of your paid subscribers?
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure. You got to deliver.
And they engage.
Yeah.
Like they like that.
I mean, you guys have the benefit, right? You put out 3 episodes a week, it's free. So no one can really say shit to you because they're not paying for anything.
They try, but I agree.
But they have no like foundation to stand on.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
There's no tapping the wristwatch. Where's the art fan?
Exactly. But if you charge people money and they become a paying subscriber, they kind of, and I kind of get it, they treat you, meaning me, like I work for them.
Totally.
Because they pay.
Shareholder value.
Yes. And we're just trying to fucking increase shareholder value.
But I guess my question with this
So
is...
yes, they do. You need to fucking hit that inbox, brother.
It just feels like to me you can never make these people happy.
Oh, no, you absolutely cannot win, dude.
And
Are you kidding me?
that's what's so shocking to me is like you pay a very nominal amount of money for all this stuff that I give you that you clearly are interested in or you wouldn't be here in the first place, but it's never enough.
No.
How much do you need? Like what? I only want to hear from you, once every 6 months personally.
Totally.
But I just this
No, I
feels.
get it, dude.
It just feels like a
Because in my mind, it is a beautiful system. Patreon, patronage. Like we don't have to rely on corporate blah blah blah. I don't have to get money from this and that. The people who love the art you create pay for it
Directly.
You give it to them. It's a beautiful thing. But the problem is just people in general just ruin everything. The same thing as a restaurant. Like I open this restaurant. It's exactly what I want. The people come. They pay me money, and it's all good. And then 6 months later, it's like, but I don't like this. And what if you did this?
Yeah.
And this
It
and this
changes
and wait in
the
line and blah, blah, blah.
parasocial
What do you
with
mean
the
no
audience once they pay.
substitutions?
And now we have to use this app and use Dorsia and have that. And
I
blah,
just
blah, blah.
don't. Yeah, I just don't. I guess that I just don't know how much people want. Like I guess our
I have found them to
appetites
be
are
insatiable
Yeah,
when it
we're
comes to
insatiable.
content. Just from anyone that they are a fan of, they want more.
But you guys also have like a real. They're all hanging out together without you.
In what way?
I just mean like there's like a
In the
real
chat.
community.
Oh yeah, I mean,
that,
there's
like,
a Reddit, there's a Discord. Yeah, I mean, I think people.
But you participate or you let that cook?
No, not really.
You'll
Maybe
bop
a
into the
little
Discord
bit.
every once in a while.
Yeah, just to kind of take a temp check.
But but is it the kind of thing where you go into the Discord and they're so psyched that you're there, or are they trying to nag you?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both. I would hope that they're psyched, but I think that there might be someone's like, oh, here's my opportunity.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah.
Come at the king, you best not
I
miss.
can virtually duff him out in the Discord
Sure.
right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like run my fade.
What about the live show element? I know you guys have done some.
We do. I think the thing for us is like the in-store thing where we can it's like a nice little 360-degree brand deal. One of the menu options is like, oh, we'll do a live chat with whatever. Put
I don't know
asses in
how you
seats.
do it, bro. I could not. There's no way I could talk to the fucking CMO of some company.
You could if they paid enough. Let's be
That's-
real.
that's true.
You
That's
know,
true.
and it's like it's
We'll
like
be
just
doing that
we
with
do
New Balance in just a few weeks.
It's not a CMO.
Well, okay, that's true.
I'm just saying. I've
And
seen
they're
you guys.
They're not usually pitching a CMO. It's like a.
I feel like I've seen you guys talk to some like corporate people.
Maybe. I mean, like when we did the Levi's thing, we talked to Leo. It's
Yeah,
like, and
sure,
Leo's
sure,
great, and people
sure.
want to hear from him. And Levi's knows that that's who they're kind of offering up.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
the talent. And there's guys like that at every company.
No, that's
Not
true.
every, but fashion companies.
No,
right?
you're right. There's always a guy that can do it if he
and
has
that's
to.
like a half hour. Like when you guys do a show, you guys do like an hour, right?
Yeah.
That feels long to me. I mean, I guess people pay for tickets. It's different.
Hey man, sometimes it feels long to us too. Sometimes it doesn't. That's kind of the game. I mean, I just think that we like doing it, and people. It's nice to see who the listeners actually are,
For sure.
and like and it's been pleasantly surprising that they're
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like people, for the most part, are when you meet them in person, are normal. It's only online when
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
the
you
psycho shit
do
comes out. Yeah.
the event for Levi's or New Balance or whatever, you meet the 50 friends that you invited, and they all have a glass of wine, and it's all fun and games. But to meet the people that are going to spend $30 plus
Sure.
Ticketmaster fees and get a babysitter and
You
blah, blah,
interface
blah.
with those people at like the bar after the show, or what's the?
We used
what's
to
the
more
deal?
so.
A little bit.
Sometimes
though.
we'll
Oh,
do
you
an
have like an after party, right?
After party,
we'll
I'll
have an
DJ.
yeah.
I'll play my Young Lean and have some natty.
I don't think it's it's not like absolutely like we could get touched. It's not like we're out. You know what I mean?
I'm starting to consider it to be like a commercial and editorial, one for you, one for them. In order to get the branded thing events, you have to show the proof of concept that you can do
absolutely.
it on your own,
Yeah.
and it's something that people enjoy actually.
Yeah, it's a good way to travel for work. I mean, that gets you guys out there on the road. I get it. I just, I don't know. I mean, when you guys, what's like the most amount of time that you've been on the road, like consistently doing like live shows? Like a week?
a week max.
Okay, that's not bad.
Actually,
No, it's
Yeah.
been longer.
no, it
The
feels
first-
longer.
okay.
But it's actually
It'll be like a month, but broken into
yeah.
2
We're
or
never
3
gone
chunks.
for. It's basically like
Consistently. Okay, that's
it's
cool.
basically like comedian style because you can only really do weekends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you can kind of like. I mean, it's different it's a little bit more difficult for Jason because the shows are usually on the East Coast.
Right.
I can go home. Like he recently had to stay in Chicago for a few days because it was like it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
To go back to whatever, but I don't think
That could be taxing. That's my thing. I just like, it's like, being away from home. It's like I don't want to necessarily do that. Like, even a week. I don't know. I guess I'm here for a week, but yeah,
No,
I'm
it's-
not into the touring thing, or even the live shows are. I don't know, not for me.
But you don't mind doing it if it's like a brand thing because it feels like a bigger.
Well, it's just a better paycheck.
Sure.
You
Oh
know?
yeah, there's no question it's a better
It's just a
paycheck.
revenue stream at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, do you guys get nervous before you go on? Like, is that like does
Not
that happen?
anymore.
Because it's not like public speaking. It's you guys are just like up there chatting or whatever. So
Well,
it's
this,
not.
I mean, but also this summer, we did something different that was a little more like organized and like a
slideshow.
Yeah,
thing.
it was like a keynote presentation, and it does make the time go by a lot faster, I would say, because you just know.
Yeah, it's like
after a couple nights, you get the
like
rhythm.
A script,
Yeah,
exactly.
I treat it like a DJ set where it's like you have 1 hour and I've got 30 songs and that's 2 minutes a song, and I can compartmentalize it in my mind versus like we're gonna go up there and talk about Zin and David Bars. And,
we're just gonna figure it out.
But then we did.
Liquid
We were
IV
just in
or
London,
whatever.
and we did it with Blondie, and it was great and easy, and like the crowd was
just like
awesome.
Just like any live performance, it's as good as the crowd.
That's
what it is.
true. That's
It's
true.
The most fascinating thing about doing it is when you look out there and it's full, and those people aren't giving you anything, and you're like, you bought.
How often does that happen?
I would say 1 in 3 is like that, probably.
And you're like, you paid
Yeah.
to see us, but you're
Yeah.
participate a
And
little
it-
bit. Is
it-
that you want to give me something back?
It's just there's like Minneapolis, for whatever reason, they're like rowdy and fun and like yelling at it's
Good
cool.
old Minneapolis.
Like
Or,
Atlanta,
or DC.
yeah.
Everyone's yelling
We
shit
stopped
out.
going to Atlanta because it's so bad.
Oh damn! They've
It's
been
just
cut.
like the tickets would sell, the people would be there, and the
Wow.
vibe would just be bad.
Atlanta's favorite son. Just
I
fucking.
think that's the problem. I think I'm not the favorite son, but that's what's funny about it.
You're
And
like, my city hates me, or not? I guess it's not your city anymore, but
that's right.
yeah, clearly.
No, it's my city.
If we did a show in Orange County, I would get beat up in the parking lot probably.
yeah, but it is
That would be cool.
I get stabbed by a
That's a
vegan
story.
guy.
that
That's
would
a
be
story.
a story. But it is
Good podcasting.
Or like we did a live show in Copenhagen a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And packed room.
Sick.
Energy is great, and we did a show for an hour.
Well, that's special because the Danes aren't getting to see you guys
Well, hold on.
consistently. Oh,
And nobody, you could hear a cricket.
didn't even crack a smile.
But
packed
then-
room, nothing.
But then as soon as we're all done and we declare, it's kind of similar to like when you do a concert in Japan, everyone just like politely does
Yeah.
that. And then at the very end, they come up to you and you're like, oh, that was so awesome, man. I
Yeah.
fucking
Like,
love it,
bro,
blah,
what
blah,
the-
blah.
where
And
were
I'm
you,
like,
bro?
Could you
Yeah.
have,
Maybe it's a cultural thing.
and it's just
think so.
just a cultural thing.
I think so. But I mean, it's also, I think there's a little bit. I mean, not that obviously we go to places where English is the chosen language, and that's where it's gonna, like, Australia is gonna work because they have a sense of humor and they speak English. So
Yeah.
it's a very easy.
And they drink. So
yeah,
that
it's
was
a very
great,
easy
Yeah,
equation.
I'm sure you guys have a big Australian audience, right?
Yeah, we do.
We do.
too. I know it's like the native English speaking thing, but like, yeah, I guess
Oh, you guys do too?
I think like a lot of like
I'm sure you must.
not that you guys are bro pod or whatever, but like male pods in the lifestyle space, whatever. I'm assuming they're very popular in Australia.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Because they speak our language and they look to us as, a cultural North Star. Like they're
Yeah,
what's going on
they're
over
pretty
there.
isolated, so I think they just
It's-
want that.
yeah, exactly.
They want
Sure.
some type of cultural import.
For sure. Yeah, that's why Drake went there.
Yeah,
Just to kind of
that's why he
get
went.
his sea legs back. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Just get out there and do something.
They got some great snow bunnies over there.
They
Down under.
Oh, you can say Pog, but he can't say Snow Bunny?
No, I just wasn't expecting it, dude. I
I
knew I was going to say Pog. I came in prepared, locked him up. I didn't know I was going to get Snow Bunny.
when you guys record, the video gets recorded, and then you send that, and someone edits it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we don't. It's not much editing, but it gets kind of like zhuzhed up a bit. Yeah.
okay, there's not like it's not a huge, but you guys don't do. You guys don't know how
It's
to
a
do that.
single cam. It's not like
Yeah,
some
okay.
crazy. I'm not crazy, but like it's not a Theo
But do you
Vaughn
think it's,
setup
or
or
do you
something.
think it's added a lot of value?
Well, there's a whole fucking portion of our listenership that wants to watch podcasts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a generational thing.
Totally.
Yeah, I think younger people, that's how they consume pods, is like as a YouTube video or whatever. They don't want to get it in.
They have it on their
feed.
phone while they're eating on their
Yeah,
lunch break.
exactly. Right. Yeah, screen kids.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that was a big value add because we didn't want to do. I mean, I know you guys don't do it, but we were pretty hesitant because it was like, I don't know. Then you got to like make sure you look good on
Well,
camera.
I was going to say, you guys have to put on your little outfits.
No,
now.
for real.
You can't,
Honestly,
Yeah.
that is something that
look at we show up like this and don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
you guys look great.
We look fine.
I just mean that.
Actually, no, people see they can't see this. They're both in tuxedos. It's actually fucking crazy that you guys would do that.
Well, like
for
when,
me, but
when
I
we
respect it for
pod,
you.
when we
Yeah.
pod and I'm at home, sometimes I'm not wearing a shirt. I'm at a standing desk. you
Yeah,
know.
I get it.
It's just I'm not presenting.
But I do think that. I think
Physically.
you guys, though. I think that also adds value because people want to see what you're wearing. They want
Yeah,
to
I
talk
think
about
so.
the clothes, so
No,
it's like
for
it
sure.
makes
I mean,
it's part of
that's
it.
definitely an element. And then that's something that people will then pay for. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
video, okay, I want to pay whatever, $5 for that or whatever it is. So yeah, it definitely was a value add. But then it becomes a thing too, where we're talking about like people will find something to complain about. Then it's now the video's not good enough, or whatever.
We
the
need
fuck.
higher quality. We need HD.
Exactly right. So there's that. Then you have to fucking. It's opening Pandora's box when you add fucking anything.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, no, of course. But I think it
Shout out
does.
to our sponsor here at Copenhagen Fashion Week. We love you guys, Pandora. But yeah, I mean, I could because when you look at the other, I was looking at alternative press podcast, and they were interviewing Davey from AFI.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Have you seen
Mr.
him?
Havoc.
Actually, you know what, Lawrence?
Yeah.
Pull out your phone. Sure. We need to talk about this. Pull up your phone and go to the Alternative Press Magazine Instagram and look at Davey Havoc. Look what he looks like.
But I'm more. That is insane on its own.
I'm sorry, I know.
But I
this
was
is just-
talking about like, so this is the video quality was very high. They had overhead
What
boom
am
mics.
I looking for here?
Like it was very high
That's
quality.
Dave-
Oh my God, I didn't even.
He looks like he's in Edward Sharp in the Magnetic Zeros.
It looked like
Burner
yeah.
vibes. Crazy.
yeah, but there's an overhead boom mic and it's lit like chef's table interview, and I'm like, the demand keeps getting higher and higher for
Well, it
the
also
quality.
gets cheaper. I mean, that's the thing. It's like cheaper and easier to make it better.
Yeah.
If you want to, that it's like very available to you or whoever the young person is that you hire.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
you guys also have a meme creator.
Yeah, we have a group chat, and we have a guy, Max, who is that's like his job. Well, it's not his full time.
Shout out Maxie.
Just being on the internet and fucking keeping up with the trends.
No, it's great.
Getting
and
the
it's
thought
really,
starters going.
It's
you know?
really smart. But you're saying you have a group chat
Yeah,
where
like
you guys
literally-
exchange ideas.
Oh, dude, the think tank, dude.
That's scary.
It's churning. Well, here's the thing. It became, honestly, there's a lot of people I think that know Throwing Fits as like a meme page.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's a thing where that's, speaking of insatiable appetites for content, you follow a page like that, you want to see shit fucking constantly. So, hence the think tank.
I mean,
I discovered you guys as a shorts company, and then the whole podcast thing
As
was
a
on.
best shorts provider?
my mom
Purveyor?
gave me a pair of your shorts for Christmas, and I was like, "What is this stuff? Wow,
I
I love
Googled
these
it.
shorts. I
Yeah.
can check
My
this thing
world
out."
opened
There's
up.
a lot of touch points, all right?
A lot of
For-
touch points.
To
But
tap
that's-
into the Throwing Fits extended
But
universe.
I really do think that, and I think it's impressive and smart to do it that way. And I think that also lets your audience sort of exist without needing you
Oh, totally.
in a way that is
It's just then it's not like specific guys like James Lawrence. It's just like this is Throwing
Yeah,
Fits
it's
an entity and it's whatever. And if
Yeah.
that's how people want to engage, that's fucking awesome. Eventually, they might be converted as a podcast listener, or we might sell them fucking merch, or I don't know.
yeah, it like doesn't matter.
There's a way that I will get your money.
Sure, I'm gonna get your ass.
Trust me, dude.
I'm gonna get your little
I'm a
ass.
truffle pig, dude. I will fucking sniff it out. No, but yeah, I'm surprised you guys never because do you run the account that you guys have, the How Long Goners?
Yeah,
is
we don't run it, but
that's a fan page.
well, it's we know him,
But
Like,
but it's a promotional mechanism now.
yeah, but it's also like I mean, I think it depends.
It's just a nice guy who started it, and then eventually, when it started getting enough traction, we were like, we should maybe
Well, I
meet
actually-
each
Does
other.
he get broken off if you guys do like a collab post brand deal and that's part of it?
we don't do.
We've
those.
never done
Oh,
that.
okay.
I don't. That page is. I basically went through a series of emotions with that because it would be like,
What's the stages of grief? Like the
well, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
this. I should get this taken down. Fuck this guy. I
Oh,
hate
really?
this. And then something clicked, and I was like, what am
you
I
weren't
talking
flattered
about?
out the gates a fan page.
I'm never flattered. I was like, this is smart. I should talk to this guy, and like we should just work with him.
You catch more flies with honey than vinegar, buddy.
But I realized that's what I'm saying. I got
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
and he's great. He is awesome, and
Yeah.
he like he comes to shows and like he's
That's it.
around.
Oh, he gets like he gets perks.
Yeah, there's perks, but I think that it's also like people tag it anyway, so you might as well
Right.
like
Yeah.
embrace it because you can't make it go
You
away.
just type
No.
in how long, and then it's the first thing that pops
but we
up.
don't
There you
do
go.
any. We don't do all the stuff we do is on our personal because
No, yeah.
and I mean, I prefer that. I don't really totally understand like trying to split the audiences so many ways
No, for sure. I mean,
personally. But I think when you have like something like you're doing where it's like a full like machine, it makes sense.
yeah, and then again, it's just it's another thing that is not to be like brass tacks, but it's sellable. Then that's
Totally.
an account with That's like where the most followers are.
Like someone would come to you and be like, "We want to do this collab post."
We just did it with Selfridges during, I think it was Milan or Paris Fashion Week, and they're like, let's do some memes. They basically are buying a collab post on the grid. If we only had personals like you guys, I wouldn't be able to
do
we
that.
wouldn't be able to sell an account with 250,000 plus followers.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
totally.
Yeah. So that, I mean, not to be like fucking,
No, it's interesting. I think this
a
is
capitalist about it, but it is,
Oh yeah, no one would ever accuse you of being a capitalist.
Yeah, right,
With
right,
or
right.
without the Selfridges
Yeah,
collab
just do it for
post.
the love of the game,
No,
yeah.
No, but I just think the approach is interesting, and you're right though. It hinges less on the two of you,
And then that's other things that, again, dude, it's like, oh, you want the personals as well? Okay, that's the price tag for that.
there's
And then you
different price.
bundle it all up.
Which is interesting how that works, because it's kind of like the opposite with like, actors or athletes. Like, I'm going to follow a basketball player's account, not the team's account. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I don't follow the Lakers. I just follow Luka.
Real jock, dude.
I was trying to prove to you guys I know about hoops.
Damn, that was good, man.
You convinced me 100%.
Real hooper,
Oh,
real
yeah,
hooper.
dude. 100%.
I'm wet with it.
Yep. That's it. You got it, Chris.
Okay, so anything else, guys?
I think we're good. Excellent.
Fucking nailed it.
Thank you for joining us. This is
Thank you for having me, boys.
and
Happy
I want to be
back.
clear. We were trying to make this a super pod
Yeah, I think James is at a fashion show right now.
with all four of us to feed the streets, but James he said he can't pod twice in a day, and I kind of respect it.
Yeah, I think you can be like potted out, and like the fact that like
Yeah, we're potted out right now.
no, exactly, right?
We did
And
we
it's
did
like,
this 24 hours
we did
ago.
this 24 hours ago.
Yeah,
But
There you go.
the time difference,
And that one was really good.
that was a banger.
it actually was pretty good.
Well, I
I'm
had
sure
I had
it
a
was.
I had a selection of notes and things to talk about,
Of course,
and then
travel pods are always great. People like genuinely love hearing about like whatever the
yeah,
trials and
I
tribulations
just have
of
a
being on the
notes
road.
app, and I'll just
Yeah,
hit
same.
voice to text and like, do you ever notice how guys eat fish here and mayonnaise, and
Yeah.
then boom, there's 10 minutes right there, bitch.
Easy,
Wow.
damn.
Don't let him know that.
And that's how the sausage is made.
That's how the sausage is made. All right, thank you for listening. HowLongGone.com is the website. We are taking next week off. And
deserve it.
we deserve it. There'll be some reruns though, like
Some fan
Greatest
favorite
hits?
episodes.
some greatest hits. Yeah,
Run back episode 22. I looked it up this morning. I'm like, when the fuck was I on?
It
that
was
shit?
a long time
22?
ago.
Dude, my audio is so bad because of the service, because we did it over whatever the phone.
it was
so
bad,
I was
yeah.
like sped up, like I sound like Cardi baby voice. It was like
well, that's kind of what. Yeah, that feels like how you want to sound.
also the first line description is we basically made fun of him for an hour. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't remember that. Fucking dicks, pricks and dicks,
Pricks
and
and dicks.
assholes, and douchebags.
Look how much we've
Hogs,
grown.
and
Grown.
snow
We've
bunnies.
come a long way.
Oh no, dude! Listen. What a joy, guys.
We've come a long way. All right,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you guys for listening. Check out Throwing Fits if you have an extra $5 per month.
9.
Big things are
Fucking
going.
inflation,
Big
dude.
things coming though. Big things. Coming.
Always big.
I heard you're gonna have a dope September. Is that true?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well, first of all, every month is dope in my life, bro.
That's great.
Yo, it's gravy over here, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank
well,
you for
thanks,
listening.
man.
Thank you,
You guys.
Copenhagen, and we'll see you later.
Peace.